Jere, so good to see you. Let's talk about 5 retirement costs that keep climbing. How are you?
Good. Great to see you, Erin.
Yeah, great to see you too. I was excited to talk to you because I wanted to bring up this article, Rising Costs. They can throw a monkey wrench in anyone's well-laid plans. So preparing now can help you build and protect your nest egg. We have to start with healthcare expenses. This is the most unpredictable expense in retirement. And as you always say, Medicare doesn't cover everything.
Yeah, especially for people that want to retire before Medicare even starts. They have this gap. They're going to have to get on the ACA, which is Affordable Health Care Insurance, most likely. If COBRA runs out, those costs can be dependent on your income, as we know. And then we have the IRMA surcharges, the subsidies there with that. And then the big one is long-term care cost. And it's such a big moving target. Everybody's worried, are they going to have hundreds of thousands of dollars of long-term care costs, or are they not going to need any at all? So it's a big target for healthcare costs. It can add up quickly.
So important. I'm glad you brought that up because 7 out of 10 people will need long-term care at some point. Let's move on to expense number 2, home modifications for aging in place. According to AARP, 3/4 of adults age 50 plus want to stay in their current home as they age.
Yeah, most people want to, almost everybody, in fact, wants to remain in control of their living, where they're going to live as long as they possibly can. So one of the ways that people are more often than not doing that in today's world is modifying their current home. They're spending a portion of their nest egg to make intentional modifications to their current home. And that way they're ensuring that they can stay there as long as they possibly can as they age and become less capable physically.
Mm-hmm. Number 3, I don't care what age you are. We've all seen this one, car expenses.
A car is a depreciating asset. It's going to need to be replaced. You've got to plan for that. And the increasing cost of cars keeps going up and up. So plan on replacing cars, get them replaced and budget it in early on.
Mm-hmm. And next we have home insurance and property taxes. These are rising, I feel like, Jere, exponentially year after year.
Yeah, the principal and interest might go away once the home mortgage is paid off, but a lot of times people escrow, and these are included in that payment. The home insurance and property taxes, these are not going to go away. So they're not going away, and they're going to be increasing as time goes on. So again, it's very important to plan for that, increasing property taxes, increasing insurance as you age.
Yeah, I can't leave that one out of the budget. And then last, we have relocation costs. The prices vary widely, Jere. I've moved a lot. I have never spent less than $7,000 to move.
Yeah, it's quite costly. And whether you're chasing the grandkids or chasing the sunshine to get out of the snow in different state, a lot of times what we see is people have this idea of relocation. Matter of fact, some clients even want to move across seas to Italy.
Yeah.
But instead of being just a dream, it needs to be an intentional process. Mm-hmm. You need to sit down, plan out what that relocation looks like, and plan the costs out and see if it's attainable. Just like you would a budget for your daily living activities and things like that, daily expenses, actually get a solid plan in place to relocate to where you want to go.
Right. Talking this through with you is helpful because not only are some of these expenses maybe off of some people's list that they just forget about them, but the other ones that are, maybe we're not accounting for inflation.
Yeah, inflation is huge. All of these things are going to be more costly as time goes on, and some of them more so than others. For example, the health insurance cost, that's going to rise a lot quicker than some other things do. So planning for inflation is key, and it just, all of these things, you don't want any surprises down the road. So you just want to have a good plan, don't want to be surprised, and certainly don't want to go back to work.
Absolutely. Jere, thank you so much for taking the time to talk this through with me. If somebody would like to talk through these expenses, making sure that they have an inflation-tested plan in place, what's the best way to reach you?
Best way is at our website, northernwaywm.com.
Great. Jere, thank you.
Thank you, Erin.